All right, Mo, last night, UFC 195, very exciting fight. Robbie Lawler defended his title against Carlos Condit in easily the fight of 2016 so far. But you were in the corner there. Just overall, what did you think of the fight, Lawler's performance? I mean, clearly he's a really tough guy. What did you think about what you saw in there?
2016 is the first card, you know what I'm saying? But I think Robbie fought all right. I think he fight better. I think that, the fact that he's had much of a break affected him. I like to see him take like a few months off from training, everything, just relax. He landed big power shots. He fought with all heart. He didn't fight the way we want him to fight. And on top of that, Carlos Condit didn't fight the way we expected him to fight, you know what I'm saying? But Robbie has a pretty high fight IQ, so he knew when to turn it on, knew when to coast. Carlos Condit's a tough guy, good seasoned vet. I'd love to see a rematch, you know what I'm saying? And but at the same time, I feel like Robbie won rounds 2, 3, and 5, you know what I'm saying? But if they have a dispute, Robbie will mind fighting him in the rematch, but I like to see Robbie take a little break before the rematch happens.
I was at the event, so I didn't hear it or see it, but a couple people commented that you were in his corner and that it looked like you were irritated at some point, like in round 4 or round 5. Is that true? Was it he not listening to maybe the advice that you were given, or what happened there, if anything?
It's not about me, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see him throw his jab more, throw straight punches. I want to see him move to his right because he's southpaw. I want to see him throw punches. Like when Carlos Condit was throwing punches, I want to see him punch with them and throw short, crisp punches instead of cover up. Because when you cover up, that's when you get elbowed, you get hit with the knee or something like that. So I want to see Robbie be active when they're in the exchanges. But other than that, but when he was active, he was hurting them. So I'm happy he got the victory.
What do you attribute his rebound to? I mean, he started out great early in his career, then he kind of disappeared for a while, and then all of a sudden he's UFC champion. What is he attributed to, or what do you attribute to? How has he been able to resurrect his career?
I don't think he's people say resurrection. I don't see it. I think that he got smarter. He actually fought back at 170, 185, and then got, that's what he's doing. In Strikeforce, we do him in Strikeforce. He's winning Strikeforce, but he's fighting up a weight class. I think he might have preserved his body, and then he went back at 170. And that's it. People want to forget, but Strikeforce had good fighters come out of there. And then you see a lot of UFC champions are former Strikeforce champions and former Strikeforce fighters, and contenders as well. You'll see a lot of contenders now that fight Strikeforce. But back then, people was like, Strikeforce is full of bums. But look now.
UFC seems to like those immediate rematches. Do you think that him and Condit, Condit mentioned he's considering retirement, but I doubt that would happen. But do we see a rematch in the next fight for both?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Dan White and the boys are thinking. I really don't care what they're thinking. Really don't. I just hope that whoever Robbie fights, hope Robbie takes a little break, and whoever he fights will get punished. That's all it is.
Last question for you. You've repeatedly said you don't care where you fight. It's a money issue for you, not titles or whatever. Any chance that down the road
Never fight in the UFC. John Jones asked the same question. I said, no, I don't fit the mold. I'm me, you know what I'm saying? I'm anti-bullshit. I'm not going to be disrespected by somebody that's never fought before. Scott Coker don't disrespect me. He's cool. They ain't constantly disrespect his fighters in a sense, but they take it. They got to play a game. I don't play no games. I'm just me. If you don't like me, fuck it. Don't fuck with me.
So I'm not going to be able to get my UFC King Mo kit?
Nah, but I can get you Robbie Lawler kit next fight.
All right, Mo. Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem.